This is a video I never thought I'd have to make. The content creator I mostly like came out and put some blatant lies onto the internet, and I can't believe he did it. It really hurts to see when you really respect somebody, and then they just kind of come out and they just put these slander and lies everywhere. I mean, the whole video they did was pretty good up until about the end. The last like 5 minutes or so of their 25-minute video. And then the end comes around and they just slap you in the face with this big old lie. How could they do it? That's what you always ask yourself. And you never know how to answer that, right? Because this person that you respected through the internet, through the computer monitor, but you always thought, I kind of know this guy. They wouldn't lie to me. They wouldn't lie to their fans. They wouldn't just put out bold-faced lies like that on the internet. But here it is. For those of you unaware of what I'm talking about, here's the clip of the fucking lie itself.
Let's see how these stack up. I love Lay's. Lay's are great. They're delicious. If you could somehow get Pringles flavor powder quality on a Lay's stack, that would be like the ultimate stack chip, I think. With Pringles, you taste the flavor powder right away. And this one, the flavor powder isn't as strong.
Hello everybody, this is Doomkey reporting in, and many of you may know this creator. His name is ProZD, or at least that's his internet alias. He's a good creator, but he's a fucking liar. He doesn't know how Lay's stacks work, alright? You see, ProZD, there are two ways to eat a Lay's stacked potato chip. The mesquite barbecue is obviously the best flavor of all. This has all barbecue flavors of any chip brand are always the best. But Lay's Stax is the absolute greatest chip to ever exist. You can't beat this. You can't. First off, and yeah, he does say this in his review for those of you who actually seen the whole thing, the Lay's Stacked potato chip is a bit thicker. You get a bit more girth going along with it, and it fills you up more. You know, you only need like half a tube of Lay's Stax to really make you feel full. Whereas it takes like a tub and a half of fucking Pringles to make you feel the same. And with the Pringles, you're going to feel a bit grosser because Pringles have this like unnatural kind of oil to them. So with the Lay's Stacks, here's why it's the greatest chip ever. And why ProZD is a fucking liar. Alright? There are two ways to eat the Lay's Stacks. And let me show you this, okay? So you got this side. Has all the flavor on it. It's got all of the flavor for the whole chip. That's where the flavor is. There's a little bit on the back, if you can see. And it's not gonna work. So there's like a little bit on the back, which is really just residue from the next chip. Kind of leaves it, but it works really well in its favor because there are two ways you can eat a Lay's Stax potato chip, which is why it's the greatest chip in existence. I know many of you are probably thinking right now, well, Doomkey, you can just eat any chip with like a dip or some other shit, and then it changes the way you eat it. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. But then you could just make like a fucking million ways to eat any chip in existence. So that's cheating. This, you have two ways to eat it just like this. I'm going to show you both ways. You just give me a second. So you have way number one, which is my favorite way. You take this flavor side, right down on the tongue. This first way is my favorite way because it just coats your tongue in that wonderful mesquite barbecue flavor or whatever flavor you have. Just coats your tongue so you get a nice burst of flavor, and it kind of lingers for a little bit as you eat the rest of the chip. And it's very powerful, and it just kind of kicks your tongue into high gear, getting ready for another goddamn chip. But you don't need it. You don't need it anymore because you have now satisfied your palate. But you still want more. It's not like you can't have more. You know, you're never gonna get sick of it. Well, let's say you have 10 of these Lay's stacked potato chips, and you're eating them like that, flavor side down. So now you've had a few. You're kind of feeling a little worn down. You've had too much flavor. You think, you're like, oh man, I really want to keep on eating these chips, but I just can't handle all this flavor. That's where the other side comes in. That's where the side with the very little flavor comes in. Because now you lay this side, you lay the barren side down on your tongue, like so. By doing that, you get way less of a burst of flavor. And yeah, a lot of people might think, well, that's not what I want. But like I said, this is after you've had a few chips and you're kind of feeling overwhelmed. You want a little bit of a break. So you put the barren side down on your tongue, so then all the flavor goes to the top of your mouth, and you taste like 90% less of it. And then while you eat the chip, it kind of soaks in a little bit. You're swallowing though before you really get the full impact like you would if you put the flavor side down. And ProZD comes out, you're like, oh, I wish the Stax had the same flavor burst as the goddamn Pringle. It does. It does. You just weren't eating them right, ProZD. All right? Fuck. Can't believe I had to make this video. You're a goddamn fool, ProZD. Redo your review. Take down your video. Make your edits. Put up a new video. Reviewing only the Stax in this format. You eat one chip flavor side down, one chip flavor side up. And you go, you know what? It was pretty good both ways. And you do get that flavor burst. Yeah. The gentleman's chip. ProZD likes these Pringles like a fucking barbarian. Ooh. Ooh, I like a thin little crisp that barely whets my appetite. I've had the whole can already. Oh, I'm still fucking starving. Grow up. Grow up.